Hello.
Okay, yeah, now I'll say we're back now.
Hello.
Turn on my mic. We're in the home stretch. We're in the home stretch. So
Multicolored and artifacts.
artifacts, and then there's one more past that.
What is that?
Oh, actually, there's two more past that. Atarka World Render.
Atarka World Render. Green Red 5 for 6/4 legendary creature dragon. It's a rare. Flying and trample. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, it gains double strike until end of turn. Hit it. Bomb.
It's solid. It's 7.
But doesn't it itself become a double striker?
Yes. If it had haste.
It's a game winner.
The problem here is you're paying 7 for a 4 toughness.
Oh, 4 is...
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to play this card. Especially given its colors. But I'm not going to say that this guy's a bomb. Like, he's a deal with me or I'm going to kill you. But I feel like there's a lot of ways of dealing with him. Like,
okay.
Pay 7 for a big creature, throttle it. Now, again, I'm going to play it.
I'm going to first pick it.
But this isn't going to be the creature I'm happy that I'm first picking.
Interesting. Okay. No, good point. Cunning Strike. Red, blue 3. Instant. Common. Cunning Strike deals 2 damage to target creature and 2 damage to target player. Draw a card.
Kill your morph, shock you, draw a card?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I mean, it's a high pick. The problem is by the time you're at 5 mana, like 2 damage isn't necessarily going to be what you're looking for as far as removal goes.
Right.
And you have to have a target creature, or else you can't even cast it. It's semi-weak removal. I just hate that it's 5. A 5 casting cost spell that only does 2 damage should definitely do more.
Dramoka the Eternal. White, green 3 for a 5/5 legendary creature dragon, rare. Flying. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, bolster 2. This one's a bomb. Dramoka the Eternal.
See, if we take 2 off of the casting cost and add 1 to the toughness, yes, we're losing 1 from the power too, but add 1 to the toughness, now we're talking. My 5 casting cost 5/5 can't get throttled.
So here's a question for you. So I have Dramoka and I have a morph. When do the counters go on? So we're bolstering 2 on my morph.
When you attack, the bolster 2 trigger goes off. When it resolves, it will put them on the creature with the lowest toughness.
So in this example which I gave you, I will in effect be attacking with a 4/4 morph and my Dramoka. Assuming they don't remove my morph.
Yeah, I mean, essentially.
Okay, I just want to make sure that it goes on. It goes on as the attackers are declared.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's it. Ooh, I like the dual color at the bottom with the Obzon.
Yeah.
Heart. Dramoka. Ethereal Ambush. Blue-green 3. Instant common. Manifest the top 2 cards of your library.
You get 2 instant 2/2s.
Seems goodish.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're going to want to be manifesty to want to play this card. Like, you're going to have to be in a deck where you really kind of want to manifest, or maybe you're low creatures and you need something. It can be a combat trick as well. They kind of come out of nowhere and like block your guy. This is kind of like Cunning Strike for me. It's like, yeah, it's solid and it'll probably find a way into a deck, but
yeah,
I'm underwhelmed.
Underwhelmed. Are you whelmed or underwhelmed?
I'm underwhelmed.
Okay, that's even worse than whelmed.
But I think I'll find more often than not it does actually find its way into my deck.
Okay.
Again, it's another one of those cards I think I'm going to play, and I'm just not going to be real happy about it.
Okay. Grim Contest. Black, green, 1, instant, common. Choose target creature you control and target creature an opponent controls. Each of those creatures deals damage equal to its toughness to the other.
This is, Archer's Parapet.
You weird card.
Archer's Parapet's so good.
And I do like the cute little dragon in the background.
Yeah, this is a weird ass fight card.
It's weird.
It is. It's sort of a reverse fight card.
And you know people are going to mess this up.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to mess this up.
Well, it just basically when you use Grim Contest, ignore the first number. That's really all it is. Ignore the first number. Let's compare second numbers. Whose second number is bigger?
Okay. So you like these better than the other two instant?
Oh yeah. Well, this
cards.
one's 3.
Yeah. And
it's certainly in the right deck. Like, I mean, there's plenty of things where this could be good.
Yeah.
Hell, Disowned Ancestor.
Disowned Ancestor, yeah. Harsh Sustenance. Black, white, 1, instant, common. Harsh Sustenance deals X damage to target creature or player, and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures you control. Maybe.
I like this card. I think this card is fine. It's certainly in colors that can crank out dudes. Like you can go Mardu or Abzan here. It's definitely situational. Like if they've cleared your board and they're swinging, like this card's just going to be trash.
Yeah.
It's terrible in the you're losing late game, but like let's say they're pinging away at you with a Mystic of the Hidden Way.
Nice.
This will take care of it. Like if it's a stalemate otherwise, this card can be really good, and it can just go to the dome. You're just like, okay, I can't seem to get through with my 6 creatures, but you're at 5. Harsh Sustenance you. Oh, and by the way, it's an instant.
Yeah.
So before combat damage, Harsh Sustenance you.
We like that.
While there are instances where this card can be bad, it can be awful.
Yeah.
This card is good overall, and its upside way outweighs its downside.
Kolagon, the Storm's Fury.
I want this art. Like, this is the art I want.
Oh, wait, now you're the Vorthos?
Yeah, well, no, not the Vorthos. I just want the art. Screw the Vorthos. I just think that'd be freaking cool on my wall.
Red, black, 3 for a 4/5 legendary creature dragon flying. Rare. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Dash. Black, red, 3. Seems fun.
I think it's weak as far as the legendary multicolor dragon cycle goes. Though probably still stronger than the 6/4. But I mean, this card is just because I'm saying that it's weaker
Doesn't mean it's still not a damn fine card.
Yes.
Is it a ding or a bomb?
It's very solid, and I will not be upset if I have to first pick this.
I like it.
The fact that it can do it itself is just fine. I mean, he attacks at a 5/5, lots of tokens, and the dash. This is where dash can be really good.
Mm-hmm. Ojutai. I want that art. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Ohutai, Soul of Winter. Green, blue, 5.
That would be white, blue, 5.
White, blue, 5 for a 5/6 legendary creature dragon, rare. Flying, vigilance. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, tap target non-land permanent an opponent controls. This permanent doesn't untap during its controller's next step.
I'll pay 7 for a 5/6 flyer. That 6 butt being more relevant.
And then you get to crippling chill something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sort of. You don't draw, but yeah, you tap in super tap.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, I'm especially in draft, I don't love 7 drops. I mean, this is a stone bomb in sealed. If you draft the right deck, I mean, this is the right colors to draft like a slower deck. But
Okay.
it's on the weaker side of this cycle.
Okay. Silumgar, the Drifting Death. Black, blue, 4 for a 3/7 legendary creature dragon, rare. Flying, hexproof. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, creatures defending player controls get -1/-1 until end of turn. You like Silumgar.
Oh yeah.
Silumgar.
This guy is just defense.
Flavorful.
Like he is black, blue, screw you.
The hexproof is going to be like, what are you going to do to deal 7 damage to this creature?
It has hexproof. Like you're gonna have to Crux of Fate it.
Oh,
or
yeah.
end hostilities
Yeah.
or Doom Blast.
Yeah.
Duh. You can block all day long against a multitude of things, and like if one dragon attacks, -1/-1 does. I mean, it can definitely screw with combat math, but God forbid if you get multiple dragons somehow. Oof.
And black is so strong in this set, or it seems strong to me.
Yeah, I think this is a dirtle dream.
This is our winner right here.
I don't actually think he's the best. I think the green-white one is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Primarily because it costs 5 and it's a 5/5.
Yeah.
But for what these colors like to do, oh, that's beautiful. And against a token deck, oh, take 3, wreck your army.
Warflare. Red 1, red white 2, instant, common. Creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn. Untap those creatures.
Because we didn't have enough effects that give everything 2 power. We needed 1 more.
I still like it the best. Well, I like it quite a bit.
Of this, Trumpet Blast and Rush of Battle, this is the best.
Yeah.
Far and away. Now, it's 2 colors, so you have to be able to support both colors.
But it's the most versatile.
But yeah, offense or defense.
Offense, then defense.
Now, it should be noted, though, that I don't play Rush of Battle or Trumpet Blast a lot. So when I say this is the best, that doesn't mean I'm all in love with the card. But I can't see how I wouldn't play this.
Seems good.
Yeah, it screws with the combat math in mass on offense or defense. And that's always been my beef with Trumpet Blast and Rush of Battle, is that they are offensive only cards. So if you're losing, it sucks.
Seems good. Artifacts. You ready?
Let's do it.
The most beagle of cards of the set so far. Goblin Boom Keg. 4 color list for an artifact, uncommon. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Goblin Boom Keg. When Goblin Boom Keg is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to target creature or player.
For when you really need removal.
Boom Keg. For when you really need removal.
They haven't printed... Oh.
I love it. How much fun are those goblins having?
I want my Alia pile back.
I don't know what that is.
One of the few artifact, like, sack deal damage things that was ever actually good. I mean, there are artifact things that deal damage that were good, but...
This is nigh unplayable.
No, I don't think it's unplayable. It's 4.
To do 3 damage.
You're pretty desperate for removal if you're having to go here. But that said, if you're really desperate for removal, you can play it. I'm not going to look at this thing and say, well, it's never playable.
Okay.
Get me a Kleenex if this thing makes my deck, because I am going to be crying. But
Keg.
Oh yeah, but Executioner's Capsule just kills them. It doesn't do damage. This thing can go to the dome. Sorry, I shouldn't respond to chat. Someone was mentioning Executioner's Capsule was a good sack artifact, which it is. It's a great card.
Hero's Blade. 2 colorless. Artifact equipment. Uncommon. Equipped creature gets +3/+2. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach Hero's Blade to it. Equip 4.
This card's going to be the nuts in Constructed. Like, turn 2 Hero's Blade, turn 3...
On Offenza.
Turn 3 on Offenza, turn 3 Brimaz, turn 3 any one of the damn con leaders that we've mentioned here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine like that 4/2? That 4/2 is now a 7/4.
Thank you, Yasova.
Like, this card is going to...
Is this good if you don't have any legendary creatures?
In Limited?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's hard to deal with.
Yeah, and that's the thing. There's so little equipment in the set that actually is good. Like, Ghostfire Blade, like, the equip for 1 is nice, but it's mostly gravy. Like, you're more playing it because it's +2/+2.
Yeah.
And while this is a little more expensive, certainly, and while I think Ghostfire Blade is superior to it, I don't think I'm not gonna not play this.
I like it. Agreed.
It's not the equipment we deserve, but it's the equipment that we get.
All right. Next slide.
It's no Skull Clamp.
Next slide. Hewed Stone Retainers. 3 colorless. Artifact creature. Golem. Uncommon. Cast Hewed... For a 4/4. Cast Hewed Stone Retainers only if you've cast another spell this turn.
I don't hate this.
I like it.
I mean...
I like the colorlessness.
I liked the blue version of...
oh, yeah.
The
4/4...
Illusionary Angel, or...
Yeah, 4/4 flyer. Illusory Angel?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna like...
I think it's fine. It's colorless.
This will be like a very exciting 7th pick.
Yeah, actually.
I'll be like, hey, I got this at 7th. Right? Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, I think that's probably about right. Maybe 6, 7, somewhere in there.
All right. Next. Ugh, next. Pilgrim of the Fires, 7 colorless for a 6/4 artifact creature golem, uncommon, first strike trample.
I mean, I like first strike trample.
Yes.
God, 7? I was kind of hating on a 7 or on a 6/4
flyer
that gives double strike. I can't love this guy.
This is a hard pass.
This is... I mean, this is a little defensive, but yeah, no.
No. Scroll of the Masters, 2 colorless for an artifact, rare. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a lore counter on Scroll of the Masters. 3 tap, target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each lore counter on Scroll of the Masters.
This card's good.
It is good, isn't it?
This card is very good. Not in a rush deck, but
In my Jeskai control deck.
like if you get this thing down on turn 2 and the game's not over by, say, turn 8, you're probably going to win.
Yeah, I
Like-
like it.
This ability to just, like... I've always said that combat tricks are good, but in some ways it's actually better if your opponent knows you have a combat trick, because then they're forced to attempt to play around it. It actually can screw with your opponent's head
Yeah.
more to know that you have it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what this is. They're like, they know you can give something +2/+2, +3/3, +4/4. And so they have to factor that into all their blocks, all their attacks, all their everything, and it can make them play poorly.
Also, you can attack, Defiant Strike,
Yeah, it can get, yes, it
and
can add,
it can get bigger during combat.
yeah.
Cool. I'm a fan. Eugene's Construct,
That's an inside joke. It's Ugin.
Ugin. 4 colorless for a 4/5 artifact creature construct, uncommon. When
Ugin.
Ugin's Construct enters the battlefield, sacrifice a permanent that's 1 or more colors.
I freaking love this card.
I'm on board.
Like, turn 3 morph, turn 4 construct. I don't even have to have raid to play my forecasting cost 4/5.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
I think this card's great. There are going to be times when it's going to be bad. Sure.
But it's a dragon robot.
But, like, again, morph on 3 or whatever, and this on 4, awesome. Even like in a late game with a dead board, like, there's a 4/5.
Yeah. Very cool.
This card's great.
On board. Land. Crucible of the Spirit Dragon.
Remember how I mentioned that there were 2 cards left
It's
after?
a rare land. Tap. Add 1 colorless to your mana pool. 1 tap. Put a storage counter on Crucible of the Spirit Dragon. Tap. Remove X storage counters from Crucible of the Spirit Dragon. Add X mana in any combination of colors, blah, 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 dragons, blah, blah, blah. I got bored.
You know what?
How would you like
There-
this as your rare?
There have to be Timmy cards in the set. Timmy likes cards too. Guys, I don't care if you're playing dragons. I don't care. Like, if you have 4 dragons in your deck, maybe you play this.
But if you have 4 dragons in your deck, you don't need this.
Well,
Because the dragons here are pretty good.
yeah, but they can be expensive,
That's true. We do need...
and it's
no,
mana
we're not
fixing.
even having this conversation. We're not playing this card ever. It is nigh unplayable.
Yeah, guys, don't
Don't do it.
don't do it. And now, last but certainly not least,
Ugin the Spirit Dragon.
we left the Planeswalk. See, theoretically, I should have covered this first because it's card number 1 in the set.
8. Colorless. Planeswalker. Eugene. Mythic Rare. Starts with a loyalty of 7. His +2 ability deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Ding. His neg X ability, exile each permanent with converter mana cost X or less, that's 1 or more colors. His Neg 10 ability, you gain 7 life, draw 7 cards, then put up to 7 permanent cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Yes, please.
Okay, well,
yes, please.
I mean, as much as I joke about that, let's be honest. Any ultimate is basically going to win the game. And what's actually funny is this one doesn't necessarily. It's actually a pretty bad ultimate.
Yeah.
As far as ultimates go.
I mean,
but dear God.
But the +2 alone is just, it's insane.
Like,
I'm a fan. I play this.
You can't not play this in limited. Like, even in draft, I would play this. Just in case the game went long. Because, like, his Neg X ability, like, you can just bring him down and Neg 6 him if you need to and basically throw everything back.
Yeah.
Is +2. He deals 3 damage as a +2. I mean, obviously his abilities are going to be good. He costs 8 mana. But he's colorless. So
he's colorless.
Anyone and everyone can play him. If you can ramp into him, he's even better.
I'm a fan.
He'll find a little bit of play in constructed in control decks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, because they're just like, yep, here's my win condition.
Oh, I will hate this in a blue-black deck.
Oh yeah.
I will hate this really hard playing against it.
Like, it's sort of a mini, it could be like a mini Perilous Vault that just happens the turn you play it.
Yeah. So we like this card.
I hate that it costs 8, but
it has to cost 8 though.
So I think we've just about hit the end here.
Hit the next slide.
What? No, I know we're at the end.
We're at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Okay, good night.
Okay, so is that the one I want to use? Yeah. We'll use that one.
It's gorgeous.
Okay.
Good night. Thank you.
So we finally hit the end of our primer. I want to thank you guys for listening, watching, being here live, catching the recording. So depending on how you got to us, again, you can see our website at thegamersdome.com. We write from time to time. Twitch.tv/thegamersdome. All of these chats that we were discussing, this is where they were coming from. So thank you to everyone who was in chat helping to make this a little better. Twitter.com/thegamersdome. I like to talk. YouTube.com/thegamersdomeyt is where we post the videos. So if you're catching this on iTunes and you want the video version, it's there. And just do a search for The Gamers Dome on iTunes. Thank you so much for listening. For Melissa over here, I am Scott Gerhardt for The Gamers Dome. Keep playing, everyone. Bye.
Bye.